This video is going to talk about the task instructions for this high school marathon task, A Home Away from Home. Earth's climate change is driven by human activities such as deforestation and the burning of fossil fuels. Enormous amounts of greenhouse gases are being emitted into the atmosphere, trapping the heat and causing the temperature to increase significantly. This phenomenon results in drought, wildfires, heat waves, extreme rainfall, glaciers melting at an accelerated rate, and high sea levels. Scientists predict that the temperature will continue to increase and weather damage will get worse over the next 100 years. The human population can only survive on Earth as it has oxygen, food, and water. But what about the other planets? Do they have the same gravity, same air density, same minerals and resources? If humans won't conserve energy, it is possible that the Earth would be uninhabitable and hazardous, thereby forcing humanity to seek other planets to create a new colony in space. The first task for this high school marathon task would be choosing a planet. The Canadian Space Agency has discovered a new planetary system that appears to be a great candidate for space exploration. The system has 6 planets, which is planets from A to F, and one star, which is star X. The mass of star X is 1.2 times the mass of our Sun. The luminosity of star X is very similar to the Sun. The CSA has asked you, a bright young space enthusiast, for your assistance in deciding which one of these planets will be their first candidate for space exploration. As a space enthusiast, you are aware that the habitable zone of a star is the distance at which liquid water could exist on the surface of its orbiting planets. This is based on the luminosity of the star. For example, the habitable zone for our Sun and star X is between zero point 0.9 to 1.5 astronomical unit or AU. Earth is 1 AU from the Sun. CSA has courteously given you the period, mass, and diameter of each planet in the newly discovered planetary system. With the help of Kepler's third law of planetary motion, you must calculate the distance of each planet from star X and find the planets that are within the habitable zone of star X. Using CSA's description of other feature of each planet, narrow down your choices to one planet which is the most suitable for further exploration and human habitation. Keeping in mind that this feature will affect the spaceship and the settlement designs. So be prepared to give a short explanation of why you choose your planet and how you address the planet's unique features in your spaceship and settlement design. These are the planets that are given to you, which is from planets A to planet F. This is the period as well. And the other features that you have to address is also given. The second part for this high school marathon task would be designing your robot. Robotics is a branch of engineering and science that focuses on robot conception, development, design, manufacturing, and operation. Robots are built specifically for any type of environment that they may face, whether it is low gravity of the moon or the gaseous atmosphere of Jupiter. By utilizing robots, it is safe to explore and occupy other possibly inhabitable planets without exposing a human crew or explorers to the unknown danger. of a novel environment. Not only that, but robots can also be the facilities needed for humans to land and relocate the population. The robots can also run preemptive tests to determine if the environment will be inhabitable or not. The task instructions for this will be: you can start by sketching your idea to help you decide what design to make. You'll be using Tinkercad to plot your design. There will be a video that is provided to in order to help you to create your account for Tinkercad. There will also be a link for tutorial on how to use Tinkercad. While designing a 3D model of the robot, these are the questions you should consider. Why did you choose to design your robot that way? What are the function of the parts of your robot? How can your robot help humans? Would your robot withstand and survive the planet you choose in part 1? And what power supply is needed to keep your robot working? The third task for this is building a map for your colony in space. You will be creating a map for your colony. You can draw or use any software you have or collage photos and connect them. You can be as creative as you could and use any resources that you have. So while you are creating your map, you have to consider these questions. What does your space colony look like? Where will humans live? What fuel sources will you use? What resources do they need in order to survive, and where can they find them? How would they protect themselves from any challenges they might experience? You have at least 2.5 hours to finish all the tasks, and then after finishing all the tasks, you have 3 to 5 minutes to present your data. Pretend you are presenting in front of the Canadian Space Agency. On your presentation, we are expecting you to explain why you chose the planet from part 1, and then show your robot design and inform us its function and how would it survive the planet. And then you have to walk us through your map and explain how would your colony survive the planet. Thank you, and I hope you have fun for this high school marathon task.